Welcome to Kalipso. On this video, we'll be creating a Kalipso project to demonstrate how to link your project to database, display data, edit data, working online, working offline, test and deploy your application. So, without further delays, let's just create a new project on Kalipso. Let's call it Webinar. Notice that you are prompted to associate your project to a specific terminal. Now, if you want to deploy to Windows Mobile, Windows CE, or whatever, as long as the resolution is 240x320, you can leave the default mobile device selected. If you want to select another device, just browse the terminals list. You can also add your own mobile devices to this list. Now, let's just save our project onto the desktop. Now, a best practice is to create a folder for each project, because Kalipso will be storing on this folder everything that you use on your project. Let us open and let us save. Our project is now created and we can see a tree of objects on the left, which for now is still empty, of course. Let's create our first object then. We are going to create a form which we are going to call products. We are also giving the name of products. This form will be maximized just like a regular application and will also be the first form of our application. So when we launch our project, this is the first form that we will be seeing. We press save and the form is created. Let's create a button now. We simply drag and drop the button object to the form. Let's call it close. Let's put the text close. We save and the object is created. Now we can drag and drop and adjust its size. Let's go now to one of the fundamental things on Kalipso, which is using actions. Let's say that when the user clicks this button, we will close the form. For that, we go back to the button properties, and as in all of the objects of Kalipso, you have the Actions tab. On the Actions tab, we can see that we can do something on the click or on the right click. All we have to do is to select the action that we want to execute from one of these groups. Now, what we want to do is to close the form when the user clicks. So we can simply drag and drop. Since we don't want to use any advanced options, we just press save, or we can double click. Again, just press save. Now, a third way of adding actions to your form would be simply type the name of the action. This is very useful either to rapidly insert the action that you want or simply to search for actions. Now, we want to do a close form. Again, we just press save. Now, we can use the keyboard to move around or to select several actions. We can also use the mouse, of course. And we can press the delete button and say that we want to delete those actions. We press save and our project is ready for being tested for the first time. On Kalipso, we have a built-in simulator. Note that this is a simulator and not an emulator. So Kalipso won't be emulating Windows Mobile or Windows CE to test your project. It will actually be using Kalipso framework to run your project on a PC. So this also means that you can deploy your projects not only to mobile devices, but also for Windows XP, Vista, or 7. Let's press the test button then. We press the test button again, and our form is open. And if everything goes as we expected, we press the close button and it closes.